Grandkids, what outdated tech did your grandparents hilariously misuse? When my grandpa was 78, he accidentally drove through a farmer's market and broke his hip in 3 places. He was stuck in the hospital for 2 months, completely miserable. My tech-savvy cousin Jake felt bad and bought him a brand new iPad so he could video call family and watch Netflix during recovery. We spent an entire afternoon showing him everything: how to use FaceTime, tap apps, swipe between screens, the works. First few days went great. Grandpa was calling us excited about watching old westerns and talking to his brother in Florida. But then something weird started happening. The nurses began giving us these strange looks when we visited. They'd huddle together, whispering and pointing toward his room. Some would just shake their heads with this bewildered expression. Finally, Nurse Patricia cornered me in the hallway. "Your grandfather has been extremely active on that device," she said, lowering her voice. "Maybe you need to have a conversation with him about what's appropriate hospital behavior." I was completely confused. What could he possibly be doing wrong? He seemed happier than he'd been in weeks, so I figured maybe he was just watching too many movies or calling people too late at night. Then my cousin Jake decided to check the iPad's purchase history to see if Grandpa needed help with anything. His face went completely white. $847 in app charges in 7 days. We panicked, thinking he'd been scammed by some fake tech support or fallen for those pop-up ads. We raced to the hospital expecting to find him devastated and embarrassed. Instead, we found Grandpa sitting up in bed grinning like he just won the Powerball lottery, holding the iPad up triumphantly. "Look what I figured out how to do," he announces proudly. "I finally cracked the code on their fancy room service system. The food here is incredible when you know the right way to order it." That's when it all clicked. He'd been using DoorDash. For an entire week, my 78-year-old hospitalized grandfather had been ordering gourmet restaurant food delivered straight to his hospital room, genuinely believing it was the hospital's high-tech new room service program. While every other patient was choking down bland hospital meals, Grandpa was feasting on pad thai, wood-fired pizza, and 5-star steakhouse dinners. The delivery drivers knew him by name. The nurses were absolutely baffled why this random elderly patient was getting restaurant-quality meals while they ate sad cafeteria sandwiches. "The Thai place already knows my usual order," he whispered like he was sharing state secrets. "And the pizza delivery kid always sneaks me extra garlic bread because he feels sorry I'm stuck in here with a broken hip." Jake was laughing so hard he had to sit down. Turns out Grandpa had accidentally become the hospital's most notorious food smuggler without having any clue he was bending rules. But here's the crazy part. When the head nurse finally discovered what was happening, instead of shutting it down, she quietly asked if Grandpa could order her some Chinese food because the hospital cafeteria was genuinely terrible. Word spread through the nursing staff like wildfire. Grandpa spent his final week in the hospital running an underground DoorDash operation from room 314, taking orders from nurses during shift changes and becoming the most popular patient on the entire floor.